Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Faye. I'm a business mentor for personal stylists, and today we are talking all about limiting beliefs when it comes to virtual styling, specifically around online course creation. I asked my audience what they believe to be true when it comes to online course creation and becoming a virtual stylist, and I'm going to be sharing with you the top 6 beliefs that were submitted. And I wanted to share this with you because I know that these beliefs are so common, and trust me when I say that these are all limiting beliefs that are stopping you from taking that next step in your business. So I hope that this video will give you some clarity, some reassurance, and the push that you need to become a virtual stylist. So the first belief is, what if I won't be as successful online compared to in person? And I can totally understand this belief, especially if you have spent so much of your time, if not your whole career as a stylist, working with clients in person. There is a certain magic when you're able to work with someone in person, a certain vulnerability when you're able to go into their wardrobes. There's a standard there, right? And there's intimate conversations that can happen when you are one-to-one with someone, and that energy is felt and it's completely unmatched. So I get it. However, who's to say that you can't provide that same magical experience online? Because I can tell you now, you can. You just need to believe in the transformation that you're providing, because whether that be in person or online, you need to remember that it is a transformation that you are providing to your client. And after years of virtual styling, I can tell you that you can still provide a magical experience and you can still feel the energy in between you and your client through the screen. So whether that be in person or online, I have shared the most beautiful, vulnerable conversations with my clients online, and I've also managed to scale my business to 6 figures online. So this is just a sign for you to let you know that it's possible for you. It is so possible to be successful as a virtual stylist. Like I said, all you have to remember is that you are providing a transformation to your client, and so long as you take them through that transformation and they achieve the end result that they want to achieve, that is what will matter to your client. The second being, what if no one buys my course? This is such a common limiting belief, and I want to say that if you think too far ahead, you are essentially setting yourself up for failure. What you want to do is remember that there are so many people out there who need what you have, right? They need the solution to the problems that they're currently experiencing, and as long as you can provide that solution and that transformation, they will buy your course. If you have helped even just one person through your process or through this transformation that you provide, then that's proof already that people need what you have, right? So I want you to flip the script there, and instead of believing that no one will buy your course, believe that people will buy your course, because I can tell you now, there are so many people out there and they need what you have. And there's a fun fact here that the online education space in Australia alone is projected to be a 5.81 billion industry by 2027. I want to remind you that as long as you're clear on the transformation that you're providing in your course, the person who needs it will buy it. The next limiting belief is, I need more followers to launch a course. I hear this so often in this industry, that you need more followers to launch a course. But the truth is, it's not about your audience size. It's about who is in your audience. I can tell you now that last year I launched a brand new course to 20 people, and I managed to sell that course to 7 people. So it's not about how big your audience is. It's about the right people being in your audience. I have worked with clients who have had hundreds of thousands of followers and they weren't able to sell. And I've worked with clients who had 300 followers and they were able to sell. So again, it's not about your audience size. It's about the right people in your audience. As long as they are warm, they are ideal, they are aligned with your offer, that as well as a solid business foundation and the right messaging. And of course, ultimately a belief in your gift, then you know that you'll be able to reach the right person. The fourth limiting belief is, I don't feel experienced enough to teach a group of people. A little reminder here is that this actually came up in conversation just recently with one of my members in Stylists Who Scale. And she said that she doesn't feel like she knows enough yet to be able to teach online. And truth of the matter is, you just need to know 10% more than the audience to be able to teach them something. As long as you're sure on your process and what it is that you're taking your client through in terms of the steps, taking them from A to Z and providing that clear transformation, that is enough for you to be able to teach an online course. Personal stylists are, we believe that what we do is we style people. We don't realize that what we're actually doing is we're teaching our clients. And really, it's a matter of flipping that mentality and believing that, even though I am culling and organizing this wardrobe, what I'm actually doing is I'm teaching my client how they can maintain a culled and organized wardrobe. So it's really about looking at your offer and asking yourself, what kind of education am I providing here? And can I then turn that into an online course that I can teach? Again, you only need to know 10% more than your audience to be able to teach the topic. And if you've taken yourself or one person through the process, that is enough for you to turn that into online education. Number 5 is I don't have time to build an online course. Especially if you're new in online course creation, the idea of it can sound like it is a long process, and it could be, right? But if you have the right strategy, the right plan, step-by-step plan, then you'll be able to create and launch an online course within 3 months. And that's exactly what I take you through with my virtual styling system. I help you choose what topic your online course is about. I help you create it. I help you launch it. I help you with the lead magnet, all within the first 3 months of us working together. And then after that, it's really about refining and scaling your offer and putting it on autopilot. This is what the Secret Project is all about, and I'm so excited to be sharing it with you. It's essentially an A to Z roadmap to help you with your online course, and it includes not only my virtual styling system, but also the high-level support along the way. If you are interested to learn more about the Secret Project, and if you are ready to scale your business online through online course creation so that you can essentially scale back your workload and spend more time with your loved ones, then I invite you to join the waitlist to the Secret Project. By joining the waitlist, you'll also lock in an exclusive bonus and a discounted price not available to the public. So I'll leave a link down below in the description box so you can check it out. Again, to summarize this belief, when you create an online course, it's not necessarily about you creating more work. It's essentially freeing up time for you to be able to take a step back away from your business. So setting it all up will take a bit of time, no longer than 3 months, of course. And then after that, you can take a step back and focus on generating leads into your course. When you have the systems to follow, you can then build your online course without the burnout. And the last common limiting belief is, what if no one sees the value in my online course? So as long as you are clear on your niche and your offer, and as long as you are communicating the transformation, the clear transformation from A to Z, and positioning yourself as the expert, your audience will be able to see the value in your course. You want to be able to utilize magnetic messaging to really get into the heads of your dream clients, as well as social proof to prove that your online course is the solution to your clients. If you don't have social proof just yet, especially if this is a new online course, see if you have social proof from your one-on-one services that use the same framework, or use yourself as social proof if you've taken yourself through the same process. But either way, positioning yourself as the expert with the solution to your dream clients' problems is the way for your audience to see that this is a course packed with value. I'm not saying to list out all of the inclusions in the course, as important as that is. What's more important is that your audience knows that there's a clear transformation and that you're providing the solution for them. So those are the common limiting beliefs that I've come across with my students and with members and my community over the last couple of weeks. I hope that by addressing these limiting beliefs, it's given you a bit more reassurance and a bit more clarity in terms of you beginning your virtual styling career and creating an online course for yourself. Remember that there is support out there and you are not alone. You're not alone in thinking the way that you're thinking when it comes to online course creation, your beliefs, and you're not alone in going through this journey alone. Again, the Secret Project is out and available to you, so you're welcome to click the link below to check it out and see if it's the right fit for you. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or leave your question down below and I'd be happy to answer. That is it from me. Thank you so much for joining this video. I hope that you are feeling encouraged and motivated to begin your virtual styling career. And like I said, I'm here if you have any questions at all. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.